Been wanting to make this video for a couple of days now. I was meditating one day and this just kind of really clicked in for me, even though I've heard this stuff many times before, and I'm gonna say something that's been said before, but I'm gonna say it in my own way, and I'm gonna say it again because this might be understood more easily to some people than others. This might help some people. But basically, getting more from less. Um, that's those old sayings, do without doing, try without trying, all that stuff. Because all too often, I noticed this with myself as well. All this stuff that I go through talking about comes from my own experience. So all too often, a person can be too concerned with getting more instead of reducing. Because sometimes removing it's the imbalance that causes the issue here. Imbalance, the discord, moving away from harmony. That's what I've seen is like imbalance is usually the root of all disease. Some sort of imbalance is going on. So sometimes removing things is the best way to make increases. So you take something away to get more. And I thought out a couple of examples of this. So in terms of digestion, you can be doing all the beneficial things in the world, eating all the best foods in the world, yet if you're still doing a slew of harmful things, like eating too much at a time on a constant basis, eating too much processed food, which just gets in there and gets gunked up, eating too many nut butters and stuff like that, stuff gets in there and gets gunked up. I'm speaking from personal experience. These things obstruct your digestive system. They actually can be harmful over time, and they obstruct your digestive system. So all that good stuff you're doing is fine and dandy, but when you're harming your digestive system, you're not really able to utilize much of it. So all the beneficial things get downplayed, just kind of muffled. You don't really get the full impact, the full benefit that you could. You really don't even have to do that much. You don't really have to struggle that much to do that great of things. But if you stop doing some of the bad things, cut back on that, bam, cut back on some of those junk foods and cut back on the processed stuff and cut back on sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Cut back on some of the bad habits, then your digestive system gets time to rest, and it gets stronger. It can recover. You know what I'm saying? It gets stronger, and you can absorb more from the good things you're doing. You can get more out of the good things you're doing. So you don't really have to be struggling so hard to do all these good things. Yeah, some supplements and herbs and stuff like that are really great, really beneficial. But if you're still just chomping down on all this trash, guess what? You're not really going to be able to get much out of them. The next thing is thought process, thought and action processes. So a lot of times, we get into this mindset. Yeah, I want to grow, progress, expand, and so forth. I'm trying to get better. Da. Yet we don't take the time to look and see what beliefs that we have that may be hiding in our mind, in our psyche, that are holding us back from actually doing that. For example, we could have beliefs that think, okay, yeah, I want to expand. So the only way I can do that is countless hours of study, just studying constantly, or just I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta get involved in this, just running around constantly, bouncing back and forth from here to there, getting involved with this and that, with no end or rest in sight to actually digest and assimilate what is happening to us or what we're studying. No time to actually In the first place, no time to actually apply what we've been studying the whole time. In the second place, no time to actually study what the hell we've been doing with ourselves, with our body. You know, what the heck we've been doing walking through life, just jumping into this, jumping into that, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to do all these different things. So it just really, it's just a couple of things that I thought of that came up. I've been really getting into my yoga lately. And I'm freaking loving it, man. Yoga is so awesome right now. But yeah, that action. What I've noticed now that I'm really starting to get benefits because I've changed the way I practice the yoga. I've been doing yoga for a while now, and I was like, I was all like, I've learned the postures. I can go home and do them myself now. I don't need to go into the classes, waste the money, blah, 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 blah. That's not the case. You get so much more from actually interacting and looking. You get to observe, you get to pay attention to other people, see what kind of things they're doing. You can interact. Yoga, martial arts, whatever it is you're doing, any type of body movement exercise where you're becoming accustomed with your body. But what I noticed is that none of the yoga postures are inactive. There's no yoga posture that you just get into it and you're done. No, I'm not gonna say that, but you're working. At least me, anyways. I'm working every moment. Oh, thanks. You cleaning me? One of the cats is cleaning me. You're working each moment that you're in those postures. You're breathing. You're stretching. You're pushing forward just a little bit more. You're trying to open yourself up constantly, without going too far. Trying to achieve that balance. Always. And a lot of times achieving that balance, you get into a posture, and to open yourself up more and to stretch yourself out more, you actually have to relax. You have to let go. I know for a longest time, I was in the yoga just trying to like rip my body open. That's one thing. Just please be gentle with your body when you go into those things, with the breath and with the stretching. It takes time. You actually will get more flexible if you take your time. And I'll actually allow. See, you're allowing this thing to happen. You're not really making it happen. You're allowing your body to open up, to relax, to become flexible. You're allowing that energy to come in, that energy to flow once again. You're removing the obstructions that you put on yourself, basically. Whoa. It's like, these things, a lot of times people can get caught up and think that, yeah, I'm capable of this. I'm capable of doing any of this. I'm capable of doing this. I can do this. I can do that. I can do that. I can do whatever I want. When really, when you let go, when you really start to get in touch with the truth, with your true self, what you're actually doing is allowing the cosmos to give you what you need. You're allowing the cosmos to give you what you ask for, to give you what most benefits you. It's not that's the thing that I had before, was this whole taking mindset. Like, man, I want to do that, so I'm gonna do that. Like, shit, I'm capable of doing that. Yeah, hell yeah. Let me just get involved in that. I can do that. Whatever, whatever, I can do that. Whatever. And now it's becoming a more humble thing. Now that I've seen it in this way, I've had this change of perspective. It's much more humbling, and it feels great too. Like, it feels great because you're being nurtured. You're being nourished by the cosmos, by the universe, rather than struggling to, I'm gonna get that, a little bit of hard work and I get that in no time. Just trying to push for things or pull for things instead of just, I'm gonna do the actions. I'm gonna set myself up in such a way that the cosmos can bring this to me. I'm going to move in a certain way in my life that the cosmos can bring these things to me. I deserve this, so I'm going to move this way so that the cosmos can bring this to me. I'm going to remove these thought processes that have just been obstructing this cosmic energy to come to me. It's really an amazing thing. But yeah, action through inaction. Getting more for less. That's a big thing. Yeah, I kind of went on a tangent and was rambling for a while there, but it's okay. If anybody has anything to add in, or any questions, comments, anything that any thoughts, ideas, interests that they have in relation, just let me know. Post them in the comments, because I love this type of thing. Catch y'all later.